Hello, we discuss in this video the concept of strategy in firm. In general, firm is a strategic organization that has mission of producing, trading and distributing products, services to customers and or consumers. To perform these, firm adopts strategy by strategically self-organizing, mobilizing and impacting on its resources, including materials, finance, human resources, equipment and machinery, and information, in a certain scope, by complying with the legislations, and in ensuring a certain profitability level. By definition, from experimental approach, Alfred Sloan, manager at General Motors from 1923 to 1946, states that, strategy is established on the basis of strengths and weaknesses of the firm. According to Chandler, strategy is the determination of the basic long-term goals of an enterprise, and the adoption of courses of action, and the allocation of resources necessary for carrying out these goals. Porter defines strategy, in terms of competitive strategy, is the search for a favorable competitive position in an industry, the fundamental arena in which competition occurs. Competitive strategy aims to establish a profitable and sustainable position, against the forces that determine industry competition. Also, Porter specified strategy as the broad formula for how a business is going to compete, what its goals should be, and what policies will be needed to carry out those goals, and as the combination of the ends or goals for which the firm is striving, and the means or policies by which it is seeking to get there. He emphasized three basic principles of firm strategy: firstly, creating a unique and valuable position in the market; secondly, creating balance through the choice of not to do things; and thirdly, achieving general suitability, by suitably organizing and coordinating activities within the firm, to support the strategy chosen. Mintzberg affirms that, human use strategy by different methods. According to him, there are four main strategic approaches. Firstly, strategy is a plan, a how, a means of getting from here to there. Secondly, strategy is a pattern in actions over time. For example, a company that regularly markets very expensive products is using a high-end strategy. Thirdly, strategy is position, that is, it reflects decisions to offer particular products or services in particular markets. And finally, strategy is perspective, that is vision and direction. In his point of view, Andrews defines, corporate strategy is the pattern of decisions in a company, that determines and reveals its objectives, purposes, or goals, produces the principal policies and plans for achieving those goals, and defines the range of business the company is to pursue, the kind of economic and human organization it is or intends to be, and the nature of the economic and non-economic contribution it intends to make to its shareholders, employees, customers, and communities. In general, strategy represents the desirable goals of the firm and its actions taken to achieve those goals. In nature, firm strategy often focuses on the long-term orientations of the firm, related to development trends and customer needs, competition, positioning in the future, thereby enabling the firm to establish suitable organizational system, and to gradually develop the business by improving its performance. Firm strategy also involves strategic decisions, relating to the daily activities such as business functioning, building and developing internal and external relationships, etc., and also to policies with employees, management, supervision, leading the firm, etc. So, a strategy should base on firm's competitive advantage, in terms of products, geographical location, scale, services, etc., that is a crucial factor, that makes firm different by improving its positioning in the market. Therefore, firm must possess at least one sustainable competitive advantage in long term, in assuring its survival and development in the future. Strategy can be considered as a practical tool, for assessing and adjusting the fitness of firms' business activities and strategic orientations with the environment. It can also be seen as an opportunity for the business innovation. Firm strategy not only depends on environmental factors, but also expected values of internal partners such as shareholders, managers, employees, and external stakeholders such as business partners, customers, community, government. Thus, strategy is both future orientations and motivations for firm to achieve the target strategic goals. In these perspectives, strategy has the following characteristics. Strategy refers to long-term orientations of the firm. Strategy often aims at responding and adapting to business environment. This requires firm to be flexible and responsive to environmental changes. Achieving a strategic positioning in the market is especially important for firm. It means that its products and services are in line with market needs. Strategy can also aim to creating opportunities and new business environment, on the basis of generating new resources and capacities in firm. A strategy is influenced not only by environmental forces and strategic capabilities of the firm, but also values and expectations of people in power and related stakeholders. Here are some best business strategy examples ever seen. Firstly, Tesla has made incredible progress towards its business objective of mass-produced, affordable electric cars. Fast forward to today, and Tesla dwarfs the competition as the most valuable car company in the world. So, their differentiation strategy certainly seems to be working. Secondly, Toyota started selling Japanese-made cars in the US, at lower prices than they could match. Toyota adopted its cost leadership strategy. It manufactured cars for significantly less money than US companies could. Toyota's success is based on continuously improving its functional level strategy, which focuses on day-to-day operations, decisions, and goals. They understood that the bigger picture consists of thousands of small tasks and employees. Thirdly, HubSpot's successful business strategy is based on a new type of marketing. Now, here's the twist that separates it from generic strategies. HubSpot used their new marketing approach to market their own company, whose sole purpose was to sell a platform that created that new type of marketing. Fourthly, the big learning from Apple is that first mover advantage is often not an advantage. A well-executed follower strategy will outperform a less well-executed first mover strategy every single time. Fifthly, PayPal has become one of the best payment platforms for digital nomads, tapping into one of the fastest growing business trends in the world. There are two main reasons behind PayPal's success story. The first is simple: stone cold balls. They got a fairly lucky break when they accidentally became the favored payment provider for eBay transactions. The second reason is partnerships. Banks had always been wary about forming partnerships with retailers directly. Instead, they relied on their scheme partners, such as Visa and MasterCard, who were already working on a partnership with PayPal. Sixthly, Spotify nailed its success by putting their customers at the forefront of their business strategy. They saw that people were fed up with the limitations of other music streaming platforms, and decided to create a service that put the customer's needs and wants first. They invested in technology and engineers to ensure that the experience was seamless and easy for listeners, and it worked like a charm. People flocked to Spotify like bees to honey, because it gave them the freedom and control over their music choices. We finish here this video. Thanks for your views and subscription to our channel. And see you in the next video.